Welcome back, everyone. Found this Florida solves it. It's on from arrested on cam. He's the most funniest solves that I've seen before, seen on body cam. Let's watch.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Officer Ross with the Orlando Police Department. Do you have a license on you, boss?
We get to go to Orlando, Florida with this one.
So one, your tag is expired, and two, that you don't have tail lights on your tag.
Now, you do know the law, right?
Yes, that's why I stopped you.
It's called corpus delicti. There must be an injured party for a crime to be committed. You carry a bond for that reason.
So I stopped.
He's incorrect about the law. You don't need an injured party for every crime. What's that? Also only stopped him for a civil traffic violation. They just like to turn a simple traffic ticket into arrest. It's pretty common when he saw it.
Stopped you on a traffic stop, sir. I'm not going to ask you again to identify yourself, okay? Do you have a license?
If you would please call your supervisor.
Foxtrot 35.
I want a supervisor because I don't want to take it. I want to go to jail instead.
I get a 45-minute supervisor. Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time to identify yourself. At this point, I told you
On a traffic stop you do, stupid.
the two reasons that I stopped you today, okay? You don't have any lights on your plate, and then it's expired. I'm now asking you to identify yourself. Now you're refusing twice.
A crime is corpus delicti if there is no injured party, no crime has been committed.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? If you refuse to identify yourself, you're going to jail for resisting, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
What's your name?
Officer Ross. Now I've told you multiple times to identify yourself because you're on a traffic stop.
That's not a law.
Failure to do so, this is my third time.
Sausage always say that's not a law. Well, actively breaking the law, like it never works out well for them.
You need to ID yourself.
And that's not a law.
Okay.
And you carry a bond for that reason. Each violation costs you $250,000. So now, I'll gladly get out and go with you. But best believe I'm going after that bond.
Okay.
I've never seen a sausage win that one before. He's trying to do his, $1 million scam on the side of the road. It never works out well with cops.
So you're not going to give me any sort of identification, nothing.
There's no crime committed.
Okay. So you don't want to identify yourself.
I'm waiting on your supervisor.
Okay.
You the supervisor?
No, they're on the way.
Okay. And what's your name and badge number?
Gotta get the names and badge numbers. He's probably filming his phone. What if he posts his own crime to his own YouTube channel?
895. Officer Lawrence. Can you do me a favor and turn the car off for us?
Turn the car off and get out, stupid.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you, sir.
And you said your name and badge number was what?
Officer Ross 38467.
All right, thank you. As I told her, no crime has been committed. The crime is called corpus delicti.
Or you're committing a crime now. You're refusing your identification, stupid.
If there's no injured party, no crime has been committed. You can't attach a fee. You can't use license, registration, insurance, any of that. That's called res judicata. Anything passed down from the Supreme
You have the
Court
supervisor to
stands
your
for
right.
all 50 states.
Please refusing to identify himself and wants supervisor. I'm going to take him out.
Okay. How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Supervisor?
Yep, what's up?
And what's your name and badge number?
Purple Aaron Wilkins, 38339.
All right. So I asked them
Yep.
if they know the law, because of course the law states ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Okay, so what's your question?
So I asked her why she stopped.
Yep.
She said tag.
Okay.
All right. That's not a crime. The crime is corpus delicti.
Okay.
Oh, now the tag is a crime or a fictitious tag for that matter. Stupid.
Okay, so instead of 40 can't have expired tags.
Sorry?
Is it expired tag? Okay. So you have 2 violations of Florida state statute, and your vehicle's in Florida. So those are 2 violations. You can stand here and argue with me. Here's the deal: you're going to step out of the car, and you're going to identify yourself. And if you refuse those 2 things, you're going to go to jail. You got it?
Okay, so
Or you could be dumb and lock your door and give us a window smash.
Okay. They're giving you a lawful order to get out of the vehicle, and if you refuse to get out of the vehicle, you're going to go to jail.
listen, understand
Okay.
now. If we're gonna do that, then I'm going after everybody's bond. Okay.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Open up the vehicle. Open up the vehicle. Open up the vehicle.
You said what?
Open up the vehicle.
Okay. You want me to open or you gonna?
You can open it because your door is not working. All right, thank you.
Oh, why would you lock your door? You deprived us of a window smash.
Let me get your card.
All right. You want to take the phone too? All right.
Did you move to Florida?
I'm sorry?
Are you moving to Florida, or are you just visiting?
I moved
How long have you been in Florida?
3 months.
Do you have a Florida license, or no? No. Do you work in Florida?
We'll see about that now, won't we?
Well, this doesn't mean you're going to jail. All right.
All right.
We just got to conduct our investigation. You're refusing to identify yourself, so we'll go through that.
I haven't committed a crime.
Okay.
Okay, keep right here.
Okay.
You always say I didn't commit a crime while I actively committed a crime of resisting arrest.
Is this car registered to you?
No.
No. Okay. You don't have any sort of ID? North Carolina ID, nothing like that?
I do.
Is it on you or on the car?
It's on me.
Okay.
In my right second pocket.
Okay. You mind if I grab that?
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or just an ID card?
Just ID. I have my traveler's card.
Your traveler's card? Where's that at?
Is it your traveling credentials?
In my car.
It's in here. And what's a traveler's card do for you?
That's what I'm doing. I'm traveling. I'm not driving. Driving is an underground
Okay.
railroad process.
Okay.
Driving's an underground process. That was so funny. That's why I named it the funniest sausage.
Mr. Brown, do you know your social off the top of your head?
No, you need my social.
We're looking at your criminal history. Are you wanting to give your social? It's a yes or no.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Do we have the 1015?
Yes.
Okay, do you want me to bring him a car back, have Jordan start searching through the car? Or do you...
We can put him in my car. We can go through his pockets.
Okay. Good to serve? Okay. Turn around for me. You got anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me? No. Nothing else on you, right? Put you in the car. Oops, sorry, man.
I got something for
Surprise, you going to jail.
Sorry. If you want to come out and turn your butt the other way, it might work a little better. There you go. And just scoot back that way. Better? You got nothing in your shoes, right? No.
Well, this house gets a free travel to the Great White Hotel, so that'd be in the video.